Someone tried to break into my house. What happened? Let's find out. Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Okay, this is a video, a typical reason why I wanted to have a YouTube channel. It's late afternoon on Monday, July the 15th, and I was either going to fall asleep on my sofa or I was going to wake myself up and talk to you guys and make this wee little video, okay? So, I'm not sure what I'm going to call this video, but I did briefly say, really messed with my head at the time. It's taken me a while to come to terms with it. Just over 2 weeks ago, something happened in the middle of the night, and let's just talk about it. And I think I did the right thing. Most of my friends, all my friends say I've done the right thing. Sorry guys. Alright, I'm not really good at telling stories, in case you couldn't tell. Alright. So, what happened? Let's get into it. So, it's hard to explain, right? I'm trying to get you need to understand the way I reacted, where my headspace was, okay? I know it's going to be a woe it's me kind of video, alright? So I've gone through, so 2.5 weeks ago, so it was kind of late June, okay? And I had a shit June, basically. A couple of things happened in work. I got knocked off my motorbike again. My motorbike, I didn't realise at the time, my motorbike was a write-off, okay? I was fine eventually. That's all been sorted, so I got a new bike and everything, but at the time I didn't know. I thought with my luck, just 3 times in the last probably 6-7 months I'd had incidents. And the other 2 times I was a hit and run. Someone knocked into the side of me and carried on driving. Another time in outside work, someone reversed into my bike, knocked my bike over and drove off. And anyway, I don't want to get into that one. Work did nothing for me to help me out. So I was I was very frustrated, okay? So I was a bit down on my luck, let's say. Alright, so you need to bear that in mind, okay? So it was Saturday night / early hours Sunday morning. And my alarm goes off in the morning at 4:30 every morning, Monday to Friday, okay? I start work at 5:30, so I got to be there about 5:20, okay? It's not too far. Because I got to get up early in the morning, I go to bed early, okay? Even on the weekends when I haven't got to get up. So 10 o'clock is very late for an old man like me, okay? So I was in bed, I was fast asleep. Now normally my dog Rossi, you get like a routine, isn't it? He normally needs to go to the toilet around about 2 o'clock in the morning. So what he does is, his nose is freezing cold, okay? He puts his nose in my ear, he like sniffs, and it wakes me up straight away. And I want to go to the back, okay? But that's one of the things you got to do if you're a dog dad, okay? So he did that, but it was about a little bit earlier. He's almost like clockwork. It's around 2 to 2:15, but this was about 1:30, okay, in the morning. And looking back now, I could tell he wasn't acting right. So I naturally assumed he tried to tell me something. Oh, you want to go at the back? But as I was coming down the stairs, he was acting a bit strange, and I thought someone is in the back garden trying to steal my replacement motorbike, my loan bike or whatever, courtesy bike, whatever they want to call it, okay? Because if someone stole that, I'd lose another £500, okay? I will add as well, it's important, because of my bike accident, I tore some ligament, or I did some damage to my neck, So I had to take a couple of days off work. And unfortunately, the job I've got, if I don't go in, I get paid as zero, okay? So I've lost a couple of days' earnings already, okay? That's important as well, right? I think it is. It's important to me because I haven't got money. I'm not the type of person to just phone in sick. Oh, I got a bit of a sore throat. I'll phone in sick. I'd rather be in work earning money, ill, feeling like shit in work than feeling like shit at home, because in work I'm earning money, okay? So it takes a lot for me not to go to work. So I've lost a couple of days pay, right? Anyway, going back to it. So I'm kind of suspicious. I look at the window before I let Rossi out the back. My dog's name's Rossi, if you didn't know. And I was like looking. No, I don't think there's anyone there. So I opened the door. And if someone's, normally it's a cat, okay? Rossi will charge out there if there's a cat, right? He doesn't know neighbours, keep the noise down, keep his barking to a minimum, okay? He barks when he's outside, he doesn't bark when he's inside. He's not a very good guard dog, unfortunately. So I'm trying to train him now. If there's someone knocking, bark, do you know what I mean? He very rarely barks, poor thing. So it was nothing. And he didn't need to go to the toilet. And he was like, I went outside with him. I was looking round. It's quite a clear night. No, everything's fine. Came back in. But then he was trying to tell me something. And then to go upstairs, my front door, got the front door hallway stairs, okay? And as we were going to go upstairs, he's running upstairs. When I say, come on in, back to bed, he'll run upstairs. And he sleeps in my bed, doesn't he? But he didn't come up. And I turned round, and my front door, okay, it cost me quite a lot of money. It was just over £1,000 to have for the door and to have it installed and everything. I got a nice front door, okay. When I bought the house, it was one of the first things I wanted, was a nice front door, okay. So, and the door I've got, it's 3, about this size, squares, glass squares, and this frosted glass, okay. And the door handle's like, instead of like a little clasp thing, or some of the old doors just got a key you put in and you turn to go in. Mine's actually got a handle on the inside and on the outside, nice chrome handle. And Rossi was like looking at the door, and I looked again, and I thought, someone's leaning up against my front door. I thought, no problem. Quite a lot of times, my next door, I think the mother and father are around about my age, and they go away most weekends, and there's 2 youngsters, teenage or early 20s, and they must be quite popular in town because they have parties and stuff, but they're really good. When it comes to 11 o'clock, boom, the music goes off, and then sometimes you can hear them going past, like my games room. If I was in my games room, I can hear them going past, but my bedroom is in the middle bedroom of the house. So I thought maybe it's someone from there. I thought maybe it's youngsters snogging on my doorstep or something. And I was looking, thinking, get a room kind of thing, innit? And then I heard something. I thought, I'll just go back to bed. There's no harm. All this person's doing is leaning on my door. No problem. I heard something then, and I turned round, and you could see this person was trying my door handle. I thought, oh, now then, I'm not happy with this now. So I was like right up by my door trying to see what was happening. I could see it was one person there with the hood up. Not very suspicious, not suspicious, very suspicious looking. Again, I couldn't quite see who it was, or I could tell it was a male by the way he was built. But then this person was trying to get in my house, and I was like, fuck, what do I do? I thought, if I phone the police, they're going to be ages till they come, right? So I thought, I'll just try and scare him off. Maybe he's drunk or whatever. He's got the wrong house. But he's quite sneaky how he was trying to get in, do you know what I mean? I thought. So I went right up at the door, and I used my fist like that, and I banged the door. Bang, bang, bang. Wrong door, pal. Like put my voice a bit. Wrong door, pal. Trying to be nasty to scare him off, do you know what I mean? And he looked, and he like squared up at the door. You could see like the outline of his body, right? Because it was dark. I didn't have my light on, and there was a street light a couple of doors down, so I could see his like the outline of him squaring up against the door. He goes, fucking come on then. I thought, oh, no, this guy wants to fight me now. And again, I'm safe. I mean, it's a good quality door. Next thing, he's trying the door handle again. I'm thinking, oh, why me? What have I done? I don't know. I didn't grow up in the town that I bought the house. I don't really know. I know my brother lives up the road because he married a girl from this town. And then me and my mum bought houses, kind of has to be within half a mile radius kind of thing. I thought, right, shall I phone my brother? What shall I do? Shall I phone my mum? My mum wasn't going to do anything, but I was going to phone my mum to see what to do. Because I didn't know what to do. Like, what would you do? But then it changed up. I thought, I'm safe. I'm this side, he's that side of the door. But he's trying the door handle. I said, well, it's locked. It's a good quality door. Next thing, he's like sitting on my door handle. And I thought, fuck, he's going to snap. And he was pushing all his weight down. I thought, he's going to either snap the inside lock-in thing. And I wasn't worried he was going to get in. I was worried he's going to break my door. And I was going to lose another, because I wouldn't be able to go to work on the Monday, because I'd have to get someone out to fix the door. So I'd lose another day's pay. And I was like, I can't deal with this right now. So I was shouting at him through the door, dude, you're going to break my door. Fuck off. You're breaking my door. And I heard like one, like, it was quite hard to explain the sound. It was like metal, not bend. It was like almost clicking, almost. I thought, he's about to break my door. I said something like, you won't be happy if I come out there. Don't make me come out there. And he's like, I'm fucking going to wreck you. So I thought, fuck. So I got the key for the door. I got this like on the thing by here. I got the key, put the key in the door. And two things, as I about to turn the key and open the door, right, don't try this at home, but the thoughts that went into my head was, the first thing was, I have no idea what's on the other side of this door. I was very confident he was on his own, and he was on his own, okay? It wasn't some clever way for me to open the door so I could be mugged or worse or whatever, right? Luckily. So it's one-on-one kind of thing. I could tell, I didn't know how, I could kind of gauge how big he was. He's a bit smaller than me. But I just thought, I don't know if he's got a weapon. I didn't know what was on the other side of that door. And the other thing that dawned on me then was all I had on was a t-shirt and my pants, right? So I'm about to open this door to this unknown entity that's the other side of this door in my t-shirt and pants. So it happened so quick, but those two thoughts, and I opened the door, and just as the door was opening, I thought, don't back down now, Dawn. Get rid of him, right? So what happened? What happened was, all that anger from the bike and other stuff that's happened in work, all the shit and then woe it's me stuff happened in June. My fist was clenched so tight. And the other weird thing is, his face, he like, this is what happened. His face connected with my fist. Somehow, I didn't throw a punch, but his face and my fist connected with the most power. All the fighting games, all the special moves, everything over all these years since the late 80s, early 90s, all have been combining, leading up to this moment. This guy was going to face my fist, okay? So he went, his head came down like that, honest, like that, boof, right? And it was like something out of a movie, okay? He landed, he couldn't have faced my fist any better, let's put it that way. He landed outside my next door neighbour's door, on the road, in between two parked cars. I was like, fuck, I wasn't expecting that. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting that either. He probably wouldn't. I think he was like a bully. He's used to having his own way, or whatever, scaring people. God knows what his issue is with my house, okay? So, again, don't try this at home. He was on his back. You're on the floor. You're still awake. And he was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like his legs are in the air like that. But then Rossi, my dog, ran up the street the other way. And I was like, oh, Rossi, get back here. Get back here. Because I just wanted to close the door I got rid of the threat, got rid of the guy breaking my door. And I was basically, if he's going to come back, I was going to see if his face would face my fist again. Strange the way people fight in my area, do you know what I mean? So Rossi came back in. He just scared. I'm not one of those people, okay? But I don't think he'd ever seen me. Yes, I had an altercation by the canal months ago. That was the other guy's fault as well. But this was different. This guy was trying to get into my house, okay? So Rossi came in. I locked the door. And I sat on my windowsill. I thought, fuck, what have I done? Have I killed him? But no, he was shouting, effing and blind. I'm going to fucking kill him. But because he was outside my next door neighbour's door, he woke up my next door neighbour then. And the father was home. And he's quite cool. And he was like he was shouting. But this guy was so out of it. He thought that he'd faced his fist my next door neighbours. Yeah, he thought that happened there. Okay, and the neighbour opposite came out with a torch. Yes, there's a lot of old people on my street. They've still got torches. What's going on over there? So all the drama was like next door. I thought, oh no, I thought, am I in trouble now? It looks bad. He's faced my fist. Blah blah blah. And he's on the floor, and he's threatening to kill my next door neighbour then. And it felt like about 15 minutes. I think it was longer, but my adrenaline was going and stuff. Then a car came down one way, and a car came the other. A van, and it was a police car and a police van. And this guy was known to the police, okay? And I couldn't quite hear what was going on, but something he said was, I live on 36, and the street he said, my next door neighbour said, you're over a mile away from your street. So I think he got kicked out of a taxi, or he got lost. He didn't know where he was. My door might have looked familiar, and he was trying to get in, or whatever his fucking problem was. Do you know what I mean? I felt terrible. Didn't sleep a wink that night. Phoned my mum in the morning to explain to her what happened. I'd done the wrong thing, yeah, I thought. But then the reason I done it was because he was breaking my door. He's breaking my property, and I'd had enough. Do you know what I mean? I've had enough of people taking advantage. I pay insurance for my bike. The police can't help me with a hit and run. Police can't help me when someone knocks my motorbike over. The police can't help me if someone's trying to break into my house. That was my thinking at the time. I just wanted to stop that person from damaging my property, okay? And causing me to lose more money from not being able to go to work because I'd have to get a locksmith, or the whole door might have needed replacing. God knows what he was trying to do to my door, okay? But he was about to break my door, right? So my mum had a good point. She said, it's lucky you came to my house. She's very good at twisting things around, looking at the positives, because there are a lot of old people living on this street, okay? Sometimes I feel like I'm on the set of Cocoon. Have you seen that movie Cocoon? With all the old people. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of old people. You can see that in not very good health. Quite common. You'd see an ambulance or something out on the street, okay? So if he was trying to do that to, well, my next door neighbour the other side, so if he did it one door up, she's very old. She lives on her own. That might have finished her off. Do you know what I mean? Him doing all this and her saying go away and he's, I'm going to kill you. That might have been enough. Because it was. I'm not trying to be macho. It was fucking scary. Do you know what I mean? But my mum's like, it's good that it happened to me, not any of the other neighbours. Does that make any sense? And that did make me feel a bit better. My supervisor in work said, if he'd done it to my house, I would have gone out there with a weapon. Do you know what I mean? But I wasn't thinking. It was just like panic. Stop breaking my stuff. Please stop. And he wouldn't stop. I said at least 4 times I asked him to stop. And then he faced my fists. Funny. It's funny fighting down here. Do you know what I mean? But I can confirm my fist is fully recovered. It was actually felt fine. Do you know what I mean? It does a little bit now when I feel it now, but yeah, at the time it felt fine. Yeah, so I don't recommend doing that. But what would you do? What would you do? Did I do the right thing? Shout to me. You did the wrong thing. Because the police, let's be honest, you phone the police, someone's about to break my door. My brother basically said, you should have phoned the police and said, get here now because I'm going to kill the person that's trying to break into my house. They'll be here straight away. I wasn't thinking, I'm not clever like that, do you know what I mean? I just wanted to stop that happening right there, right now. I haven't got, my phone was charging in my bed, do you know what I mean? Hold on, please don't break my door, let me phone the police first. Well, I run upstairs, get my phone. Hello there, can you put me through to the police, please? The guy would have broken my door by then, do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's the story of my attempted break-in. And I've left it a couple of weeks to talk about it. The guy didn't even know where he was because I was worrying then. The next week, is he going to come back? Is he going to come back? Is he going to come back? Nah, we're fine. Do you know what I mean? I got nothing to worry about there, okay? As a brick comes through my window. No, we're good. We got nothing to worry about. The man of the house, as I say. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little story. I feel better for talking about it. Love you. Goodbye.